give you a little background about the eSight company. Okay. The young man, and I say young because he was in his late teens, early 20s, who developed these glasses, has two sisters who were legally blind. He was determined to find a way to make them to be able to see. And these glasses, his two sisters now can see, read, work, everything. Okay? So then his vision for himself and the eSight company is everyone deserves to see. They want by the year 2020 to make blindness something that is no longer a reality. The reality for those who are visually impaired that have some residual vision, they can be able to see. Okay? So there's a long way for people to be able to afford $10,000, right? But that's how much they cost. But let me explain this to you. Okay? I just mentioned that fundraising. Okay? There's an affordability team at eSight. You will be assigned an affordability advocate who will work directly with you. They will help you set up through them a crowdfunding page, just like a GoFundMe. The difference is with the eSight crowdfunding page, 100% of what everybody donates goes directly to you. GoFundMe, they take 15%. So 15% of $10,000, that's $1,500. Okay? So at eSight, the $10,000 you get, that's yours. Okay? They pay the crowdfunding cause box platform fees. They pay the MasterCard, all, you know, the credit card fees, all of that. You get the money. Okay? Now, how do you do this? How do you raise that money? All right? I got the local news station to do a first story on me, in which they showed the video of me seeing Lucy. They interviewed me about my story, about my life, and why I wanted these glasses. That interview was shown in Asheville. It ended up being shown picked up all across the nation. And some other reporters saw that, contacted me. My story has ended up on every continent but Antarctica. I've done a live TV in Colombia, South America interview. I've been on an Iran TV, believe it or not. New Zealand, Taiwan, Japan. I mean, it's amazing. So, you get your TV station to do a story, and they will. This is something that they are like gravitated to, especially now with the news, all the bad things going on. People want to hear something good.
Yeah.
Okay? And I mean, I can't even walk around Asheville anymore with these on without somebody saying, I saw you on the news. You know, and then they want to know more about them, which is fine, I'll tell them. Okay? So do not let the cost of $10,000 defer you whatsoever. It can be done. All right? Ask your friend to give you $5 and have them ask 3 of their friends to give you $5 and keep it going. And before you know it, you're going to have several $1,000s. So now, let me go to how these glasses work. All right, right here in the front, as you can see, there's one dot. My finger's covering it right now, so all I see is the tip of my finger. That is a high-speed, high-definition camera. We'll then send the signal instantaneously to the computer that's in the glasses themselves, which uses medical proprietary algorithms that enhance and make the image on 2 optical displays, one in front of each eye, that display what the camera's seeing, and you see in real time everything happens. There is no delay. So what a sighted person is looking at and seeing, that is what I'm seeing. Same time. Okay? These glasses are state of the art. There is nothing out there like these. Okay? So, what can I do with them now? Well, number one, it's a control here. I can zoom in, and you've got a green bag at the bottom. Well, it says Camp Dogwood. I can tell that in white.
Yep, it does.
You're right.
And you, in front of me here, are Teresa Tyson.
Well, then tell
And
her,
you're in
can you-
Lineberger 8.
That little bit of thing,
And your counselor is Avi?
yeah.
See, I mean, there's no way without these glasses that I'd be able to even do that.
Right.
I'm trying to see, there's something on the
What-
picture.
what-
There's a picture on the wall over there, and I'm zooming in, I'm waiting for it to get my hand out of the way so it focuses. It looks like there's a white and black, and I can't quite make out if it's a bicycle on the bottom, and it says action packed.
Action pack right there, the one in red.
Yeah, the one in red.
Yeah, that's the action pack.
And is that a bicycle on the bottom? It's in black and white, and so I'm trying to make it out. Yeah, it is a bicycle. And the one next to it says poetic, romantic, enchanting, heartwarming. And that's just a bunch of like movie, film things.
Okay, well, at least you romantic. But yeah, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, I mean, without, if I'm like this with these glasses, all I can tell is there's a light on, and you guys are kinda out there. And if I look right here at Teresa, you got a nose, I believe. That's it. Like this, voila, I see that beautiful face. Okay? So now, let me give you an idea of what I'm looking at. And I'm gonna have you guys pass this around. This iPad is an app. So if you see, I'm looking at you guys. You're seeing what I'm seeing.
Oh, cool.
Okay? So now watch. I don't know how many of you guys, we'll pass this around and I'll play with it. I just touched it, okay? I'm zooming in so that I can see more details of you guys. Okay, right now I'm zoomed in about 19 times. So let me zoom back out so you guys don't get so sick. There we go, we're back. Okay. Sometimes the Wi-Fi here goes.
Now, Mary, just for the sake of this video I'm making, what you're doing now is connecting your glasses through Wi-Fi to that iPad so we see what you see, correct?
Exactly.
In real time. Now, what you have, now you're looking at me.
I'm looking at you and you're holding your iPad up.
Okay,
And you should be seeing that in the screen.
yes.
And then if I zoom in, you can see that I'm looking at you much closer.
I see you looking at me, looking at you, looking at me, looking at you, watch me looking at you.
You got it. Okay? So,
Now, Mary, I was reading where you can connect and live stream. Like if you have a streaming device, such as a
Yes.
Roku or something,
Okay,
can't you
well-
connect it to your glasses and watch
Yes.
it? And you can do your email, everything comes up on the
Yes.
screen inside your glasses?
you can use an HDMI cable. And you can hook these to a TV, you can hook them to a
I don't
computer.
know what they go around. but
There's a
I
way that I believe you can hook them, well, you're seeing them on the iPad, but there's a way that you can hook them to the iPad and actually see the iPad screen. Now, what happens when you do that? The display screen, what you are seeing is just the TV screen or just the computer screen. But what you can do is, you can have it in there, and then you zoom in so you can see it, and you move around and read it. Okay? And then you can use the mouse and actually, what I do is, I have chosen not to do that yet. I haven't tried it. If I watch a movie at home on a Blu-ray player, I will hook it up. Okay? And when you hook it up, the sound also comes through the glasses.
Now you look it up, meaning you.
I'll hook it up through a cable to the TV,
Oh,
an HDMI cable.
okay.
So the movie will be seen in these glasses.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Right now what I do is I just zoom in close enough
So you better.
so the TV is the only thing in the view.
Okay.
And the reason why I do that right now is if I'm in the room with somebody else, if it's hooked up to the cable to the TV and I go to look at them, I've got to do some things on the control, the remote,
Mhm.
to get it switched from the source back to the camera
Mhm.
so that I can see them.
Okay, so that you just kind of use your.
Now, yeah, if I zoom in to just have the TV, I can then zoom back out, turn and look at somebody, and there they are.
Okay, cool.
Okay? So that's just my preference right now. Like I said, when I get around with everything that I've been doing the last month trying these out and do the movie, I will do the HDMI cable for the movie.
Okay.
Okay? Let's see, what else? This remote has an autofocus, is what I have on right now. So no matter where I look, I'm focusing. But if I put my finger here, it's now focused on my finger, and all you guys are blurred back there. Okay? You can take autofocus off, and you do that, especially if you're like trying to write something. Because if you imagine you're holding a pen, if it's on autofocus, it's going to focus on the thing closest to you, which right now would be my knuckle because I'm not holding a pen, and the paper where the tip of the pen is would be blurred. Okay? So you put it on autofocus, and that way it focuses exactly where you're looking, which would be the tip of the pen to write. Now,
Mary,
yeah,
question.
okay?
How do those glasses help someone who's legally blind like I am?
Okay, here's the thing. There are 20 conditions that these glasses will help with, that they know, okay? But then, not everybody with these conditions will they help. It just depends at what stage you are in those conditions, okay? So, one of the ones I can remember right off the bat, I mean, some of these, I can't remember them all, but I can get I have one walking. No wonder I was having some problems trying to come down. Alright, so, retinitis pigmentosa, okay, macular degeneration,
Got me.
Stargardt's disease, which is a childhood form of, I believe, macular degeneration, optic nerve atrophy,
That's me.
optic nerve, well, for me, optic nerviritis, they're working for me, okay? But there are several other conditions